Speaking of the wilderness, my husband's really obsessed with living in a tiny home. That's what he wants to do. He's always trying to downsize and get me out in the woods. And I hate to tell him, but I grew up in a trailer, and I am never going to live in something that can be towed away while I'm inside of it ever again. Also, like, he's got a couple skills, right? Like, he can ride a bike real fast through the woods. But here's the thing. If he's got a shirt that I don't like, I can just move it 5 inches to the left, and he'll never find it again. Those aren't good survival skills, folks. Oh my God. I always find myself in odd situations trying to survive, right? Especially on our honeymoon last year. We went to Costa Rica. Yeah, it was sexy. But what we ended up doing for fun was mountain biking. Yeah, that's right. It's not so much fun, especially when you almost die doing it, right? I said I mountain bike with him, so I'm good at it. And there's a couple rules with mountain biking. The most important one is like if you're on the trail and you have to stop, you always stop on the mountain side, and you don't stop on the death side, okay? It's an important rule. Keep that in mind. Well, we're riding together. It's kind of romantic. It's hot outside. We're sweating. We're riding. It's Costa Rica. The trail is like, we're 2 hours into the trail. We don't know how long it's going to go. It's like 2 hours in, though. I'm tired. I'm hot. And a bug flies into my eye while we're riding, right? So I need to stop. And here's the thing. We're in a foreign country. And, of course, it's not a normal bug. It's like a prehistoric bug. Hits me in the face, right? So I asked for my husband to stop on the trail up ahead, and then I'm pulling up, and I'm trying to deal with what the pterodactyl did to my face, and I'm like, babe, I need you to help me out, and he stops on the correct side, and I pull up next to him, and we're on rental bikes, and I try to like stop, and I lose my balance, and I almost fall off my bike, right? So I kind of hit the ground, and I'm like, oh, thank God. And then the ground gives way from underneath me. Yes! And he reaches out and he tries to save me, and there's like a struggle. It feels like a movie where like we're pulling back and forth, and I'm sweaty, and he's like almost getting me. And then finally, he jerks me off the bike and he saves my life. Y'all, it was amazing. My husband saved my life, right? Yes, thank you. And it's amazing that he did, because in that moment I said something really sweet and calm to him, like, don't you let me die out here! Like something like that. So the fact that he saved me is great, right? Two things happen in a moment like that when you almost die. Like, first of all, y'all, I'll never have a bond with anyone like that again in my life, right? Because the man that I loved saved me with his bare hands. But the second thing that happens in that moment is all of a sudden you gain all this empathy for people who have been accused of killing their spouse on vacation. Because here's the thing, like, I know what happened, and if I would have fallen off that mountain, that is not the story that Dateline would tell at all, right? The headline would be like, former beauty queen hurled off the side of a mountain in Costa Rica, right? And they would have, of course, immediately said he did it, because all the signs are there, right? First of all, he's white. He's in his 40s. And his middle name is Wayne. So of course he did it. But here's the thing, folks. I wouldn't even have that story to tell. This would have never even happened if there would have just been something more substantial on this left hand that he could have grabbed onto to save me with. Diamonds save lives. That's all I'm trying to say, folks. I'm Larrabee. Thank you so much. Thank you.